If violence is acceptable, then when does it end? If violence is so acceptable, so wanted, so needed, so desired, both on the right and the left, and this is a question directly to the left and the right, who do you think suffers from your little fighting among each other? If violence is accepted on both sides, both the left and the right, what do you think happens from there on out? Who you think suffers from amidst of your own fighting among each other? Who you think suffers from you two fighting each other and thinking it's necessary, needed, and desired, and agreed upon that violence is the answer? The common people suffer. If violence is so acceptable on both sides, who you think suffers in the long-term end? I'm going to ask the left and the right this particular question of interest, because it needs to be answered. I'm going to answer and ask both this question and answer it. Okay, let's say violence is justified on both sides. Oh look, they're a bunch of Nazis. Let's hurt them, kill them, murder them, whatever. Okay, there's a bunch of communists who want to tango, who are violent and aggressive. Okay, we get to act in a defensive means. But then we decide to go on the offensive because nothing's a good defense than a good offense. Okay? If violence is justified, wanted, and needed, and desired on both sides, often people say that violence is justified. If so, then let me ask you something. When does it end? For countless years, there has been violence on both sides, both the left and the right. My question is, when does it stop? If violence is permitted by both sides, then who you think suffers the most? Those who are not associated with your particular brand or group, or ideology for that matter. Violence is met with violence, and from that violence, hatred is born. If you assume that violence is the only course of path that now lies before us, then you are part of the problem and not the solution.